find a way to get it, gotta go get it, and then get it again.
Big boy was heavy.
Yeah. Get it again and again. Again and again and again. Get it again and again and again. Do what it takes, all of my niggas willing to win. Get it again and again and again. Do what it takes, all of my folks is willing to win. We get it again and again and again. Do what it takes, all of my pals is willing to win. We get it again and again and again.
Hey, this is another episode of Big Bet with Bars and Banco.
Featuring your boy Beamen. Beamen. They call me Willie Beamen.
I don't even have to introduce this cat. Because if you ever seen the What You Not Gonna Do.
Ooh, you gonna learn about it.
If you ever heard any of the music.
Man.
What you got, G?
Man, this dude is hella funny. Ever since we started this, I've been saying, let's get him on the show.
For real.
He be tucked off, so like, it's good to have him.
I gotta make moves, man. You know?
Hey, yo, very anticipated episode. And this may run longer. Cause y'all know how organic this shit is. Me and Cuz go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. I tell you what, and y'all hear a little bit about that here in a minute. And I would say that, worst case scenario, you might get a part 2 of this episode if it does run too long. But we just gonna let it go. Anyways, G, good to have you here.
Yeah, man. I couldn't wait to get to this motherfucker, bro. I had so much to do today, but
Bruh.
I'm like, bro, I'm coming. You know I'm coming.
Bruh.
Boy, I'm coming. I'm here.
Oh, everything.
I'm telling you. You know? Feel me?
How's life been?
Boy, I've been moving. Just been moving, man. I just been moving. I'm meeting new people, doing new things. Staying fly, staying fresh, always matching,
Hey, considering you was here during the beginning of all this, what's your take on where it's at now and where you kind of see this going? Like,
bro,
not to talk too much about this, but like, just because you was there at the beginning.
I'll give you an analogy. It's like going downtown Seattle and seeing how they're starting to build a big ass high rise. You feel me?
Yeah.
I watched the foundation get settled and stable and established. You know what I'm saying? To where you had it so strong at the bottom to where there's no way that this motherfucker can sweat, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I had that faith in it. I knew you had it in you, you know what I'm saying? Anything you say you're gonna do, you do. Everybody that knows this nigga, the boy, Big Bob Bars in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do anything that he says he's gonna do, and he's gonna do it to the fullest, you feel me?
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? He might run it over your head one time, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't with it, you heard? Get left, you slow bitch. Type shit.
I don't be showing my ass like that. He's real smooth. I come from the era where, I don't really show motherfuckers how I'm moving like that.
No.
But nowadays you kind of do you can get recognition for it. And not to say I need it, but at the same time, like, in order to make bread legally,
You earned it.
a lot of times you gotta have some of those numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
And so right now, I'm just like, breaking out my shell, considering everything we doing is legal and copacetic.
Yeah.
And it's all about organic creating and making shit happen.
Yeah.
Like from the core shit. Like,
Boy.
this nigga is raw.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay? This nigga is raw. Like, the team is ridiculous. Y'all don't even know. And once we see y'all in the playoffs, y'all gonna know what time it is and who's really running things.
Y'all gonna see.
But, man, what you got, G?
Shit, I just got down on some beats today. I just want to hear this nigga sing. He can sing like a motherfucker too. That's what. It's another thing about our guy right here. Y'all gonna have some music pretty soon.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just
So
be ready, man. Just be ready, man.
You asked me who's that singing? This is him. I'm gonna direct you to this episode right here.
Yeah, actually, and you know what? We're gonna have some clips. I ain't gonna lie, cause every time Cuz do come through, we gotta get him up in the booth a little bit. If y'all see the Instagram and all that, and even some of the other YouTube
We go stupid
stuff, on my other pages, we always gotta get in the booth when Beamen's here. And That's
Someone just hit me.
Willie one take.
Someone just hit me and said, "Hey, you know my boy Willie? What a small world."
That's what's up.
Yeah, for real.
You know? Yeah, man. Niggas get around. You know? And I'm the type of nigga that I'll leave a stamp. I'm like a dog. I will mark my territory because motherfuckers will remember me when I come around, you know? Oh, you that guy. Even if they don't remember my name, but my name's so easy to remember.
You better not be pissing on none of my shit,
Nigga, I ain't gonna whip the wang out and piss on your shit, bro. Come on, dog.
Cause what you not gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? Is be a motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? And just get the pissing and shitting on nigga shit. You gotta be fucked up. Why?
That's what you're not gonna do.
That's how you get your ass whooped with a belt as a grown up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Baby boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's actually for a second talk a little bit about that. What you're not gonna do.
Oh man.
I want them to hear it from your perspective on how that started and then how you feel about it.
How that really started is Bobby literally just whipped out he didn't even say nothing else. He whipped out the camera. I think we were having a conversation and we were talking about some shit. And Bobby was like, nigga, what you not gonna do? I think I might have said it and then he just repeated it. And then he said, what you not gonna do? And he tore out the phone. What you not gonna do? And I'm like, nigga, what you're not gonna do is coming to motherfucking shit and doing the shit with the bitch and the shit. You heard me, motherfucker? You learn the life, bitch, before you get hit.
Hey, the very first time,
it was hilarious.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie. This is where I was at, and you'll be like, oh yeah, once I say it. So you was going through some things with the job and the female and all the shit. And you also wasn't feeling good. Nigga, you was downstairs in your robe pulling some chicken out the air fryer. And I came up, pulled up on you, and I said, what you not gonna do? And then that's the very first one you made. The ashy black, put some lotion on. That was the very first one. You was in the dark
match. My black match. Don't say shit about my blacks, bitch.
You was in a dark space, and I was trying to bring some light to it and some comedy.
I remember.
Because we had talked about making something like that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I gotta think of something.
Mm-hmm.
And then you was so pissed at what Shorty was doing, and I kept saying, shit, man, what you not gonna do?
I'm just saying.
And treat me like that. That's what you need to say. I said, we need to make a song like that. That's what you need to say. What you not gonna do, you ain't gonna let that shit slide. No.
You know?
So I came through and I was just like, what you not gonna do, you do that shit, and it was organically funny.
Oh,
and because we got a chemistry like that, we go back. We've been knowing each other since football, since like what?
Since high school. I was
it junior year?
He was 17, I was 16.
Yeah. So yeah.
We were rocking.
So we've been freestyling like that.
Nigga, we bad boys. You know what I'm saying?
The modern day kid and play.
You know? However you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever light skin and dark skin, whatever you think, you heard? There's a lot of them, nigga.
Because if you don't know now, you know.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them.
What's the name? Will and his brother.
Hey man, I know you. Hey, Benko, I know you got some questions because I know you got something to ask him as far as like the singing shit and as far as like, you know, the journey. Because I ain't gonna lie. Cuz was actually in that same room just a few months ago, you know, I was trying to have him in the same position as you, but you know what? Timing is everything, and I think that, you know, everything that happened for him was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Because then it gave the opportunity for what happened with you to happen.
Cause
now we are where we are.
Cause this is how I feel. Cause I come back, I'm happy, my nigga. You feel me? My nigga's happy. You feel me? My nigga's ecstatic. Look, Bobby's the smoothest nigga I've ever met in my life. You understand? So, if you see his eyebrows rise a little bit and that motherfucking vein pop out, that nigga's excited. He's excited, nigga. He's excited. That nigga's excited. You know what I'm saying? But that's all you gonna get.
Come on now.
My nigga's too smooth.
You got anything for him, G?
No, I mean, like I said before, is that I'm excited to work with them on some tracks.
Yeah, man, how I started, man, I'm not even gonna lie. The way I started singing, I started in church. My dad's a preacher, you know what I'm saying? My dad's a preacher, my mama was a hustler, rest in peace. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I had both sides of the game, you know what I'm saying? I had the hustling pastor and I had the hustling hustler, you know what I'm saying?
I wish I could, you know, my grandma's a preacher. Out here, actually, she has a church that my family built like 50 almost 60 years ago. They tried to have me in the choir.
Yeah.
I wasn't going for it though.
It wasn't none of that money.
After a couple of Sundays of me standing up there straight faced, they was like, yeah,
Bruh,
take his ass out because he
if you would have
fucking
lived,
everything up.
look, if you'd have lived in Elder Michael Matthews' house, oh, you going to church, boy. You going to church. He's from Mississippi, Clarksdale, Mississippi. It's hard to find that little motherfucker. You understand how small? He didn't have a wheat store. That's how little they are. You know what I'm saying? I gotta send this nigga candy. I'm just saying. You're going to church. You know what I'm saying? You're going to church, and you're going to either sing or you're going to play the drums. I sang for a few years, and then I got on the drums. You know what I mean? That's why I love both sides of the game. That's why we about to start collabing on beats and music. You feel me?
Hey, can you give us a riff?
Come on, dog.
A quick one.
What you not gonna do? Oh, what you not gonna do? Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
You got that soulful, heavenly voice.
That one, hey, honestly, I'm gonna get that speaking. We gonna run that shit up. That's gonna be one of the things, but it's gonna be one of the soundtracks. That one's hard. I'm glad you actually went to that one. Instead of just doing
yeah, you know.
We be having them on here. I thought you was gonna do it at first, because some people be like, run us a little freestyle or something. Niggas be like all nervous.
I do this, man.
I do this, he knew I just a little riff. Like we can freestyle. I say we get some beats going.
Definitely.
I was gonna say some of them shits, man. Anything you working on lately you think might match up with Beamen real good? Singing wise, or any hooks you got in mind?
We might have to do some scratch.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
So I want to get some footage before the time's up tonight. Get up in there, spit some bars, and get on some beats, man. Mm-hmm. Especially when Cuz is around, and then like, yo, if you can sing a couple things.
Yeah, I'm with it, man.
We'll get it.
Voice is ready. I've been drinking steady.
That's how we work. We just be in here creating.
And I've been smoking heavy. You learn how you doing, baby?
Beamen.
Yeah.
To get back to it, man, I want to hear. Actually, I want them to hear possibly a funny story you got from back in the day.
Oh man.
And or in the present, just a funny story. Period. That's kind of low key got to do with the process of this.
Oh man. I mean, there's, if you don't mind me mentioning, Shorty, you know what I'm saying?
Which one?
Shorty,
you know
what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta say no his name.
I know.
You
Shorty, that's my sister, bro. And Shorty came in the house, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the house, you know what I'm saying? I literally just got done writing a verse. I'm here beat slapping. I know these niggas went out and kicked it, you know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker came in the house, blasted through the door. Well, you better not be working. Oh, where is he at? And I'm on the stairs like, oh my God. And I ran to my room. Said, boy, get your girl. Get your girl.
We was over at the Quinceañera.
They went to the Quinceañera and turned up.
It was just a fiesta, but we was over there.
Them niggas turned up.
She bossed up on him. Now, that's a current story. And you know what? She did boss up on you, and this nigga was scared as fuck.
I was.
Cause she is.
Some Latinas.
I'm telling you, she got a little fire. Just saying.
She meant what she was saying.
A little cayenne.
She said, you better not be working. You always working.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you always fucking?
Why did she just unforgivable with me? Like, you better not have no fucking brothers.
You better not have no little brothers.
You better not have no brothers, bitch. you better not be fucking working
Took
with.
Took me to a place in the mall.
You better not be fucking working with. It's time to kick it, nigga. We're gonna have our own quinceañera in the house. Me, you, and Bobby. Get the tequila, motherfucker.
I want some waffle fries.
And hey,
I swear you was smoking weed. He was smoking weed on the low. He be lying, man. He was smoking weed on the low. This nigga, he ate some motherfucking shits, and then Bobby's had some pieces. Oh, he piece of, like, nigga, did you smoke? You just ate.
Nah, he good.
He got the munchies. He high off life.
Hey, what about an older story though? So let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back. Now, that shit actually was hilarious. And that was when you was living here a few months ago.
Yeah.
Just to give him a backstory. What about further than that?
Okay.
Now, give him a little bit like character story, maybe something funny or whatever with you, something you first.
Look. Okay, I got one. Okay, so look. Me and Bob, we went to high school together, and we were on the football team. Now, I've smoked weed all my life. I'm about to roll this. I rolled 2 blunts for this, okay? And I'm about to smoke the other one. I just smoked the other one, okay?
Crazy.
Look, I smoked too much weed. My grades were not good enough to be on the field, son. I didn't even suit up, son. I had my jersey on. I was getting everybody hyped up. And I'm like, yeah, get everybody hyped up. And I was going to kick it with the cheerleaders because they were cute. So, this nigga Bobby on the field, this nigga goes off. You know what I'm saying? He goes off, gets a motherfucking interception, runs it back.
Hey, I was playing both sides,
both sides
all
of the field.
sides of the ball.
He's all sides. He's all sides. You know what I'm saying? And
Everything
he's fast.
besides PAT.
He's fast and he's quick and the nigga got hands. You know what I'm saying? And he'll run you the fuck over. You know what I'm saying? Because even then he was a monster. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga does it. I go over to the cheerleader section because I'm watching them the whole time and I know how they do their dance. I'm like, nigga, I got rhythm. So I go over there. This nigga gets the touchdown, bro. And I'm over there doing the cheerleader.
It was a pick 6. It was a pick 6. This nigga snatched. I forget which cheerleader it was, but snatched her pom-poms.
It was literally
jumped up on the box and started doing they dance. He said, "That's my dog.
That's my dog.
That's my dog."
I was killing that shit, boy. Oh man, high school was fun.
I know, yeah, it was him.
Fun.
That one dude that came pressure wash my house. He actually played football with us that year. That nigga was the one who was supposed to help stretch me out. This nigga got me the water and pumped me up.
Yeah, I
the
did my
Big
nigga right,
Tony
man.
actually was on offense, but when I was on defense, because I played both sides, so when I was on defense, that nigga Tony would bring me water, and this nigga Will would go out there and dance, and, you know, do his thing, hype everybody up.
I was that guy, man. I'm always that hyper man. I'm that hyper guy.
Everybody's like,
who's that?
Hey, I was smoking weed. We was smoking weed with our position coach.
Yep.
Well, my position coach.
Coach Bang.
You don't gotta say niggas' name.
Hopefully, bro's not coaching still.
Yeah,
That
he's not.
Nigga, if you know that nigga, he's
still
not.
getting to play.
That nigga owns a strip club
that
at this
thing.
point. He owns a strip club at this point. I'm telling you, he has to.
No,
That nigga was it.
he went back and he served another stint.
I was about to say he either went back to the military or he
He
owns.
went back to the military. Yeah.
Cause he was a monster. He was. He used to kick parties and shit. Cause that shit. He was the dopest coach. I remember.
He was the hardest on me though, but like, listen, because I played so much and I only had one pair of cleats, like, I tore them bitches up.
Mm-hmm.
I went through 4 pairs of cleats that season.
Yeah, you running through him.
And he bought me 2 of them pairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I was cracking.
I remember.
And we live in the Pacific Northwest and it's wet as shit.
Right.
You know? And in practice too, like I had 1 pair at a time because I would tear them up because of how much I played. And it was just...
We really had a good squad though that year.
Yeah.
We did.
I don't miss those days. I kind of miss those days of staying on the field and it's raining and shit.
Low key.
Man.
Low key. I know that now that I'm older, I wouldn't like it as much. But like, I feel like...
I remember the smell of it. The smell.
Maybe if you
That
was...
smell of football
How
practice.
bouncy the motherfucking grass. Oh, the motherfucking turf was. I love that.
I think
Like
if
you
there
just
was
snatch
still
it.
that option of an opportunity to like... So, when you get on the field like that, it's like... And you're that young, you know, there's an opportunity to be something for you.
Right.
And so, when I went on the field, I risked it for the bitch every time. Like, there were times I would have like, I had to wear pads under my pads.
Right.
And I had these stress marks that would like bleed because of so much pressure was applied.
Right.
And
This nigga, I'm
you
like,
know,
man,
and
what's
it
wrong
was just
with you,
because
nigga?
you know you there, you never know.
Right.
Every time I go on that field, one play can determine my future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what school were you guys at?
All right, well.
Oh yeah, predominantly white.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
what,
I'm telling you, there was like.
what was the name of the
Look,
school?
Look, it was
I
like
missed the name.
six of us niggas, and
Alright,
it was like
long.
6 or 6. There was
Alright,
there was about 10 niggas. You know what I'm saying? And only it was like 6
just
of
moved-
us.
I
we
moved
kicked
a
it.
lot,
So
yeah.
6 of us kicked it. Right? It was like
Yeah.
6 of us that kicked it. Me, you, D, Tom,
And my brother.
You said you were
Yeah.
like you were
Yeah,
on
mine,
you were
that's
on
my
like
father.
academic suspension or
He-
something,
this
right?
nigga was-
Yeah, they were
I know
not
the white
letting me on the
kids.
court.
I know the
They were
white
not
kids
letting
on
me
the
on the
team
field.
was looking at you like, what a waste of blackness.
I know they were like, because there was one practice.
We
there was
thought
one-
we had a couple
No,
black kids
look,
on our team.
look,
This year. You
look,
guys
they
fucking.
got real mad at me because they didn't know I was fast because I didn't really do nothing at practice. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna play anyway. One practice, my uncle came, so I tore up and I'll tear it up, nigga, going as fast as I could, nigga.
That was Trey.
Yeah, when Trey came, nigga, I was trying to run and I was running my ass off.
We
Coach was mad at me.
We was both in the same sprint.
Yeah, coach was mad at me. I'm right behind Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Bobby's like right here, and I'm like right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all pads.
Nigga, I ran a 4.440.
My 40
when
was
when I was a freshman.
Mine was a 4. Mine was a 4.
And that was junior year.
It was a 4.7.
I got bigger, so it probably went down a little bit, but
junior year was 4.7, and they were ready for me, and I was like, yeah. And then my grades was like,
but you didn't go to class,
nigga. I sure didn't. I was
hey, you have to really not go to class to be on academic probation.
I'm just saying.
Being a new student.
Or if you just, I was on academic.
I mean, I wasn't a new student because I finished 1 year, and then I started another year.
Every time I played football,
I
played football, I was on academic suspension. I missed half the season at least.
Every time.
For bad grades, D's and F's, nigga.
What position you play, G?
Cornerback. I played, not linebacker, safety. I was on kick return, of course.
Yes.
But by the time when you're on suspension, like pretty much everyone's in their positions for the season. Like by the time you get to play, the nigga already been in that position, like getting it. So you
gotta spend the rest of the last half of the year proving yourself for next year.
Yeah.
Type shit. And
so,
it's tough.
And at that point, when you miss like most of the games,
and when life and I started,
you just like I was just like Willie, like I was on the sidelines, like nigga, we kicking it.
You know what I'm saying? And then look, I started doing parties, getting paid for parties. You know what I'm saying? Because I was charging niggas parties. You know what I'm saying? In Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I remember my sister came and kicked everybody out. Real shit. We all came from the barn. Yeah. We came from that barn all the way out there in Oregon, in Rainier.
I feel like
everybody came to my sister's house.
Oh, that was at Alex.
Yeah.
What's his name? Yeah.
And then we all came to my house. Oh my God, my sister came and snapped. Oh, she kicked everybody out.
She let us stay, but like
she snapped. There was so many cars there. There was a lot of people.
Yo, Randy is she's
my sister. She didn't play. She didn't play that shit.
I feel like I only played football because my dad was raw. He was running back and I just wanted to kind of like, you know, do it. Cause my dad loves fucking football. Still, he's still on some football shit. He watched the Panthers. He plays Madden. You know, he just. My dad loves football, and I was just like, I've always been a creative type of nigga though. Right. That's my.
But my
dad never understood the beats. I never learned to listen to music from him.
You was reading books and doing beats and shit.
Yeah,
right.
I've always been that type.
Did he support you in that, or did the rest of your family support you in that?
When I started doing music,
or was it just kind of like a?
They didn't know what the hell was going on. They don't know nothing about I taught myself everything. Shit.
Yeah, so they're not even on that.
They understand it more
now.
They understand it now.
What about then though? You didn't quit. What about then?
When I
didn't quit because I ain't gonna lie. I have the opposite. I should have been put in the position to do it because of of what I expressed. Now that I look back,
and the family members you got,
but to be realistic, you was going hard in the gym and shit.
Yeah, but to be realistic,
like, he was hurting me. This nigga's hurting me in the gym. I'm like, this is just weight. This is weight training. Class is over in like 30 minutes, Bobby. I don't want to lift no more. Fuck. Can I do the dumbbells? No, bro. We were ass over here. I'm like, man, fuck. I'm going home. Like, where the blunt at?
I said the grind includes Friday.
We going to the red truck. Like, where the blunt? You got the blunt, bro. You got to roll. Is it roll, bro? You got the blunt, bro?
Shit.
Yeah, nigga, it's in the car. All right.
Regardless of that, though, I was the support growing up with the beats. Like, considering your pops probably wanted you to follow in his footsteps in a way with football, but you went towards the beats. Like, how was the support? I know it's probably cool now, but how was it then?
For like the first year or two, it's probably they didn't know what this nigga's doing.
Yeah, like,
but like after a while, I mean, then there's pressure. People like, saying like, oh, like you really think that you gonna make it in this or that, and then it got to a certain point where it's like, okay, this nigga's serious, and not only that, but like once they started seeing everyone else come to me for some shit, then it's like like it's crazy how the people closest to you might not, and I found out later that they do want to support you, they just don't see it yet, and like, but like the random people. They think you the GOAT. So then once they start hearing about you from other people or random people, like, oh, he's a GOAT, or he's raw at what he does, or, you know, and he be getting love, then it's like, oh, these motherfuckers actually, like.
We definitely got to do another episode, and I'm gonna bring Big Bro, you know what I'm saying, for the next episode, if that's cool.
Yeah, Sauce Gordon gotta come.
Sauce gotta come, he gotta come through. My Big Bro's a monster, we gotta bring him through. Sure.
Hey, we actually, we're running out of time, we gotta get up in the studio.
Yeah, man, we all have to do.
Banco been working on some beats that Will needs a preview.
Yeah,
we got a track that I actually got some bars I need to spit.
I'm ready to go.
Before I go to bowling league, which I know that's some weird shit.
No, that
He's cold as fuck at bowling.
I'm pretty decent.
He's just king, nigga. He's better than Bill Murray.
He will take all your money.
He's better than Bill Murray. Fuck you,
I might take your money, probably, but
don't bet against a nigga that's personal balls. Just
do not, nigga. That nigga will he'll do this little spin thing and smile at you and wink and throw it in the motherfuckers.
That's what he
and
did.
then go,
got him,
coach. And he does it so smooth. He don't even yell. This nigga do it so smooth you barely hear him because it's loud as fucking.
I can't wait to see Schweems yabba dabba do.
Yabba dabba do. But
he probably gonna get all strikes too with that motherfucker.
Hell yeah, he has a better average than I do.
That's fucked up. You cheating, motherfucker.
He does.
You cheating ass.
Oh
shit.
Nah, but I got right with Will. He'll probably be a reoccurring guest.
Absolutely.
It's too short. It's too short.
Hey man, you got something in closing, Banco? Closing? You got something in closing?
Y'all just look when I play my songs. When y'all hear this new music, y'all like, damn, what's that soulful ass? Who's that nigga that just?
What?
Come on, man.
This is him. This is him right here. Don't even ask me. Just watch this.
Beamen, yeah.
He got that Boys to Men ass shit going on.
What you not gonna do?
What you not gonna do? Oh yeah. What you not gonna do?
He came straight out of the '90s with it. So
yeah. That's my shit, boy. What you talking about? Boys the Men, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, actually, you know what? We're gonna close this one out different. We're gonna close it different. What you're not gonna do.
Oh shit. Look, what you're not gonna do, I'm gonna tell you like a white boy. Listen, sir. What you're not gonna do is come to me. No, listen, lady. What you're not gonna do is try to come to my bed with them long ass toenails that are sharp looking like Mufastas and get to rubbing them on me, bitch. If I wake up and look like motherfucking Freddy Krueger been bear clawing at my ankles, I'ma sue your motherfucking ass. I'm not putting hands on you, I'ma sue you.
Waking up with cut marks and shit.
I'm just saying, did I have
blood?
there's a poltergeist in my house. No, it's this bitch's feet.
Hey man, that's been another
Gargoyle
episode
toe
of Big
ass.
Bet with Bars and Banco featuring
Beamen.
Got him. Hey, get it in, 'cause a nigga like me, hold up, they ain't seen me, now they ain't playing. They ain't on this team, they ain't on the level, and we get it right. And then because you know, on top of the brain, it's always been insane.
Only certain niggas can come in here, certain niggas can come around. Fuck with me, motherfucker, yeah, you won't be going nowhere. You won't be going nowhere, nigga, cause we're going round for round. What you're not gonna do is come in here acting like you tight with that tight ass Jeep outside.
You ain't gotta like me, say that I'm too wifey. Every shorty tryna wife me, and it's all on high key. You ain't gotta like me, falling off not like me. Do the right thing like Spike Lee. Outside, no you can't find me. You ain't gotta like me. Say